Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Ravens versus Broncos NFL matchup on Sunday, November 3rd, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Just go to Pickdawgz.com, click on the premium picks tab. I've also got a link directly below this video in the description. Prices start at just $15, but you can use the discount code PICK and get 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that VIP type experience. To get these products, all you got to do is text the number that you see on the screen, but keep in mind, those are our most expensive premium products. But let's head to Baltimore where the Ravens take on the Broncos. Both these teams 5-3 coming in. The Ravens coming off of a really bad upset loss to the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, the Broncos have won back-to-back games, winning 5 of their last 6 games. But let's take a look at who the wins were against. The Panthers, the Saints, the Raiders, the Jets, and the Bucks. So really, the one against the Bucks, I think, was their best win, but the Bucks were really banged up in that game. Basically played against the Bucks' second string in that one. And all the other teams all have losing records. So the Broncos getting it done, doing what you need to do. You got to beat the team that's in front of you, and you certainly need to win the winnable games. I talk about that all the time, right? You got to win those winnable games. But at the same time, if you want to go next level, well, you got to beat the good teams. And here is their chance against the Baltimore Ravens, who have not been perfect. But man, when they are rolling and when they are playing with purpose, they are one tough customer. So what you have here is Bo Nix, who's done a very nice job at quarterback for the Denver Broncos. We can't take anything away from him. He's not the highest rated quarterback in the NFL. He's 23rd in QB rating. But the thing is he's up against a nasty defense, and a defense that lost a week ago. And believe me on this, these Ravens, one thing about them, they might not be perfect. They might make bad penalties sometimes, and they might even get beat trying to lay the big hit on you, whatever. But this is a very, very proud bunch of athletes. And the Ravens, they draft a certain way. They have a certain type of player. They have guys that like to hit. They love to lay the big hit. And they have the guys that have that pride and are willing to lay it all on the line on every single play of every single game. And believe me, coming off a loss against the Cleveland Browns, they did not take it lightly. And I am sure it was one of the worst weeks of practices of any team in the NFL. We look at the Ravens secondary, and they have been passed on for sure. 32nd out of 32 teams in passing yards against. And I think part of that, they just haven't gotten the pressure on the opposing quarterbacks. They're 6th in the NFL in sacks, and they're ahead of the NFL average of 2.5 per game. But the Broncos, the 3rd least sack team in the NFL. They're also 16th in throwing interceptions, while the Ravens 19th in getting interceptions and only 23rd in recovering fumbles. So the Ravens just haven't been getting the turnovers. They haven't been winning the turnover battle, which is something that they generally do because they force a lot of fumbles because they hit so hard. And they're up against a Broncos team that is 31st out of 32nd teams when it comes to holding onto the football and not fumbling. So this is their chance, and especially at home and coming off the loss and against a rookie quarterback. The Broncos, Sean Payton, he is, a Super Bowl winning coach. We certainly can't take that away from him. He's up against a Super Bowl winning coach who has the number 1 offense in the NFL, 452.1 yards per game. They have the number 1 rushing attack, 200 yards per game, number 1 yards per carry, 6.2, and the passing game kind of middle of the pack, but 12th in completion percentage. I got news for you. I understand this is a giant number and big favorites haven't been covering in the NFL. This is one that's I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.